Hello Cancerians, welcome to or welcome back to Timsy Naked Tarot if you are a regular viewer. Today we are doing a What is Holding You Back read. This is linked with the new moon in Libra, all signs overview I done in that particular video. You got the moon out, so this could possibly be a case of you don't actually realise you're being held back, or you're not being held back, you're already on the unknown journey, you just don't realize it and you think you're being held back. Okay, so this is the card of who we are dealing with, or who is linked with this in some particular case, and that is a Four of Spades, which is an air sign, which is maybe about 3 or 4 years younger than you. Okay, yeah, so let's see what goes with the moon, and then we'll crack on with the read. It doesn't really matter that this is the Libran new moon, because these are timeless reads, so when you see them is when you're meant to see them. So you could be watching this, I don't know, a year down the line, and it's still relevant for you when you are watching it. Okay, we have an Emperor coming out with this moon, and we have got the Ace of Cups. Ooh, okay, so this could be a twin flame read, this could be a love read with those two cards coming out as well. The way it's going with the moon is possibly that you are actually in a twin flame connection, and there is a new love coming into your life with that Ace of Cups, but you don't realize who it is, or the person you think it is very possibly not the person it is. Okay, the way we do the energies is just there. That's the blockage in general. Just here is going to be how this other person is linked, this air sign there, and just here is the King of Cups, which is the outcome of this read. Okay, obviously things can change, people can use their free will. Okay, from the bottom of the deck we have got Death card, which is the overall energy of this read. So the overall energy of this read changes, everything is changing. Okay, so the blockage itself, the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is sometimes seen as a card of boredom. It's a card of stagnation. You're sitting there, you're not doing anything, you're not moving. And for those of you who are moving, okay, it can also be sometimes seen as a card of not actually seeing what is being given to you. Okay, so this person could be standing right in front of you. They could be your best friend, they could be your confidant, they could be a co-worker, they could be someone you meet at the bus stop every day, and you're just oblivious to all the energy and everything which is coming off them, screaming that I'm the person you're meant to be with for the rest of your life, and you're just like treating them like just any other person in the world. Okay, the last thing this could be is a missing ingredient. Okay, sometimes in depictions of the Four Cups, there's someone sitting there, they've got 3 cups in front of them and a 4th cup in their imagination, or being handed to them out of the clouds by a hand, supposedly God or the universe or whatever you believe in. And yeah, they're missing that ingredient to, let's say, make the cake. Okay, you've got the flour, you've got the sugar, you've got the butter, you've got no eggs. So it's kind of like that. It's possible with that Ace of Cups, that ingredient is coming towards you quite quickly, and you will be able to move on from this blockage. Okay, so we got the 7 of Wands, we got the 9 of Swords, we got the Hanged Man, and we got the 10 of Pentacles coming out here. Now the 7 of Wands is an energy of defending one's corner. Okay, defending one's beliefs, and this could be what's blocking you. You possibly, as I said, maybe with that moon card, you don't actually realize who your real twin flame is. Okay, maybe you think it's someone else, and you're sticking to that with that 7 of Wands. But the 9 of Swords is sort of saying there's an anxiety what goes with that, and that's because you're going against that inner feeling you have. You sometimes sit there and tell yourself, well, if they were, we would be together. Yeah, when I'm with this person, something's missing, something's not quite right, something's not quite there, and it's the anxiety of going over these things. It's your intuition screaming to you to stop chasing this thing which isn't for you and get going on the thing what is for you. The Hanged Man is looking at everything from a different perspective. It does require sacrifice, though. Okay, I am getting the sacrificial Hanged Man off this quite strong. So you might actually have to give something up to be able to move on, or at the very least to be able to see what's in front of you. Okay, and what is in front of you, what are you looking at from a different perspective, is the Ten of Pentacles, the abundance of wealth. Now, that could be you're thinking an abundance of wealth is an abundance of finance. Maybe you keep manifesting and wishing in lots of money into your life. Maybe that is not what you should be wishing for. Maybe you should be looking at something else, something different. Okay, the abundance of wealth could be knowledge. The abundance of wealth could be love. Okay, very, very few extremely rich people are happy with their love lives because there's always that niggling doubt that this person is with them simply because of the money, simply because of their success, okay, simply because of their fame. Okay, and then sometimes you get the poorest people in the world and they love each other so deeply and honestly that, well, that's all they need. Okay, hell, Cher, Sonny and Cher sung about it. Jeez. Anyway, right, Four of Wands is the crossing card for all this. So what is holding your back is a commitment, or perhaps a lack of commitment. Okay, with that Four of Wands, it is a new beginning. It is a card of celebrations, birth, deaths, and marriages, which takes us quite nicely onto that Three of Cups down there. Okay, so that is that. Let's deal with that Three of Cups then. Now, this is how this person is somehow connected to you. Now, this person could be a third party. Maybe you're in a relationship and they're on the sidelines. Maybe you're single and they're in a relationship currently at the moment. But it is also about celebrations. It's about reunions. This could be possibly someone who was in your life in the past and now is coming back for some reason. Possibly still in a relationship. Okay, we got the Five of Cups, we got the Nine of Cups, we have got the Ten of Swords, and we have got the King of Pentacles going with all this. And so the Five of Cups is all about loss, and maybe a loss of taste. It could be a loss of something practical or financial, but generally it's like a more of an emotional thing. It's like a loss of taste, a loss of feeling. I don't feel the same way about that person. I don't love that person. I've fallen out of love with that person. Or it could be the other way around. Maybe they've fallen in love with that person and the loss is the loss of the friendship. They can't just look at you anymore as a friend. They're looking at you as a lover, as a life partner, as the parent to their children. Nine of Cups is telling us that, well, it's the minor arcana of the star. It's kind of telling us in the background, possibly you are their hopes, their dreams, their wishes, everything they've always ever wanted is all somehow wrapped up into you. But it's also a card of sort of like emotional fulfillment. It's leading to having the perfect relationship. When they're around you, they feel comfortable, they feel special, they feel needed. Okay, and that's what's screaming out of them every time you're near this person. But you're not picking up on that. You're deaf to their energies. Now, the Ten of Swords is telling us that this is coming to an end somehow. Okay, it's a painful end. Okay, so perhaps this person here, that could be your current squeeze, the one you think might be your twin flame. Yeah, and again, they're feeling that emotional everythingness, but there's something missing. Okay, and they're gradually moving towards a third party. See, tarot is amazing. It works backwards as well as forwards. Okay, so the King of Pentacles at the end there this is what's coming to the end. The success of this. It doesn't matter how hard you work on this anymore or how hard they work on this anymore. It's just not going to work. Okay, we've all been there. We've all been in relationships where there's something wrong, there's something astray, and You're working really hard to try to keep it going. Unless both parties are working equally as hard, it don't work, does it? One party goes off and does their own thing. Hell, I can speak from personal experience on that one. But there is the balance. They want to try to be balanced in this, but that Six of Pentacles is they're not giving this their everything anymore. You may notice, if this is the person you think you should be with, or if this is the person you are currently with and you are not meant to be with, you will notice like things like their messaging is not quite the same as it used to be. Sometimes it don't feel like they've put the energy or the emotion into writing that message to you, or perhaps they're just getting shorter, almost down to one word answers like yep, okay, fine. Okay, it's kind of like that. There's a lot more they could be given, but they're not. Okay, it's like they're giving the bare minimum. So they're giving one pentacle to all this, and as soon as you take one pentacle out of that six, you've got the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is a financial loss, but on a relationship level, it's being left out in the cold. It's like having the relationship loss, if you will. Okay, so let's see what this King of Cups is all about. Now, the King of Cups has just as much love in them as the Queen of Cups. The problem is the King of Cups is a little bit unsure about who to give it to or what to give it to. Okay, they are a genuinely deep, loving person. They're caring, they're nourishing, but it's just a case of it's hard for them to actually just give it to someone. Okay, they kind of feel that if they give it to someone, they lose it themselves. Okay, so we have got the Wheel of Fortune here. We got the Six of Wands. We got the Nine of Pentacles, and we got the Five of Wands at the end. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is telling us that whatever this King of Cups is, if they're in the deliberation about who they should be giving their love to, if they're giving their love to the wrong person and there's someone on the fringes where they think they should be giving it to that person, but they're not, they're giving it to this other person, it's going to change. It's all going to click into place with the Wheel of Fortune turning. The right energies, they're going to start feeling the right energies coming in, which is going to lead to the victory, the Six of Wands, or perhaps in the way this has gone, the recognition of the right person, because that's being recognized for your hard work as well as a victory. So in this particular case, that person who's sitting at the bus stop screaming out with all that energy out of them, they're going to start to hear. Okay, or you're going to start to hear, you're going to start to feel it, you're going to start to look at them slightly differently, you're going to recognize them for what they are. With the Nine of Pentacles, it's an energy of independence and freedom. Now, this could be you breaking away from whatever might be holding you back, blocking you from actually moving forward and going forward into this new journey. Or it could be the fact that you are already single, and again, it's kind of like the holdback. You're happy and content with where you are. The Five of Wands at the end of this is telling us that there's going to be a bit of conflict with this independence. Now, be that with a physical confliction between you breaking up with someone else, or just a personal confliction within you about not being single anymore, not being able to come home, scratch your ass, strip off, take your bra off, have a big fart, whatever it may be, in the confines of your own personal sanctum of singleton, and then having to share a house and do this and that and the other. Yeah, there's a bit of conflict there. I understand that. I'm single, don't get me wrong, I don't take my bra off. And although I might have a couple of nice moves, it doesn't mean I wear a bra. But I do like my single life. I like the fact that I have my little man cave, and that is it. Sometimes my man cave gets cramped when my kids come round, and I love it 99% of the time. And there's that 0.1% of the time where I sometimes think, oh, really? But that's just parenthood for you, isn't it? Okay, so let's see what is crossing all this. We've got the Seven of Swords crossing all this. Now, yes, a lot of tarot readers jump straight onto the fact that that's a theft card. That's the minor arcana of the devil card. Yeah, it's toxic. Yeah, all that. But it is also a change. Okay, it's a change of tactics card. or change in the circumstances, if you will. If you think about all those things, yeah. Now the Devil card is breaking away from the chains that bind you, okay? Breaking away from something that's holding you back. Seven of Swords, okay? It's your choice, though. It's not the Major Arcana, it's the Minor Arcana. It's your choice to do this. Toxic things, let's just take some examples here. Alcohol, tobacco, other not legalized drugs. You will never break away from them until you choose to, okay? Or you are severely forced into it. Like, for instance, you're put in hospital for X amount of time and your life literally depends on not smoking anymore, for example. Yeah, but it's changed. The tactics have changed. The situation has changed. So either way round, it still means the changing of the situation, and it's that Wheel of Fortune there. Things are going to change. Whatever this king is sitting in at the moment, if they're sitting in deliberation about who or what to give their love to, that's going to change. Yeah, if they're in one relationship and they're thinking about another relationship, it's going to change because of the Seven of Swords there. And it is to their perspective. It's your perspective. It's your choice. This is your read. Okay, so it's when you decide to change, it will change. You just have to take that step. You just have to make that change. Okay, let's see if we can shed a little bit of light on who exactly this air sign is by asking them what they would like to tell you right now. Now, obviously, if this is someone you're with, it'll probably be some sort of like one way of messaging. If it's someone you're meant to be with, it'll be another way of messaging. And you should be able to get that from at least the gist of it out of these cards here. Okay, and there we go. The end. So this is probably who you're with at the moment. Okay, end. It ends. Let's have a look. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is definitely going the way of the person you're currently with. Okay, I've got your back. So although they're ending this, although they're sorry about ending this, they actually still want to be part of your life. They still want to be at least a friend. They want to be able to help you, support you, to a certain extent care for you, okay? But they're not you. Okay, so perhaps they found someone else. They found their real twin flame, and you're not it. And that's what they're saying. They're good. They're better. They're not you. Okay, from the bottom of the deck, we have got you made your choice. Okay, so this is kind of like they're now acting this way. They're now breaking away from you because of the choices you have made. Maybe I said about the fact that maybe their messaging's getting shorter. Maybe it's your messaging getting shorter. Maybe you're giving them the signs that you're not interested in them anymore and you're breaking away from them. Okay, so that is your read. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does, that is fantastic. Please hit that thumbs up button. Let me know that it resonated with you by doing that, and also lets the YouTube algorithms know that you liked it, and that does all sorts of great wonderful things to my channel in the background. Okay, if you didn't like this video, that's okay. You can give it a thumbs down if you want, but be a big person. Don't hide behind your keyboard or screen and let me know why you gave it the thumbs down. Okay, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so, because then you're kind of volunteering your energy into the mix, and I will be able to pull that out a lot easier on the next reads I do, and which will make these reads a little bit more resonating with you. Yeah, I'm sure I normally say something else, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. Oh yeah, if this didn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Go and check out that All Signs Overview. Will be a link in the description. Fantastic. Until the next time you are watching one of my videos, Cancers, you all be good out there.